Hey, it's Craig from Redhook, and we just got off the Avalanche stage here at Download 2023 UK.
So obviously we are at Download, and it's the 20th anniversary. What is it like for you to actually be asked to come and play on the 20th anniversary?
Oh, it's such a it's something that everyone, I guess, like a musician in Australia has probably always dreamed of, even just playing here for the first place. 20th anniversary, I think it's all fully sold out for one of the first years ever, is it?
And there's more tickets were sold as well.
Yeah, holy moly. Yeah, so I think that's proof in the pudding there. But for a small country boy all the way from Australia, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, and obviously you just had your sets as well, like literally just run off stage.
Yeah, very sweaty.
How was the set for you? Like, what was it like playing? 'Cause it was the Avalanche stage, wasn't it?
Yes,
yeah,
it was packed. I had a quick sort of glance out, and you could see people kind of outside the tent looking in. I'm not sure we've ever played to that many people inside a tent to the point where it's actually literally packed outside, and people fighting to get inside. But it was packed, and so many people singing along and having such a great time. It was amazing.
That's awesome. And then, I mean, as you said, you're basically heading off later on today.
Yes.
Are you able to catch any bands before you? Or
I don't even know. I think we just rolled off the stage. We have a few press interviews, and then I actually think we have to get in the van and start driving. So I don't think we'll get to see anyone. Heard Bring Me the Horizon sound check. That was fun. So. Does that count? I don't know.
You caught something.
Yeah, I don't know if they're playing, but you could hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I was going to ask if there's anyone you're excited to see, but is there anyone you're gutted you're missing?
I think Bring Me. We played with them. It was a similar sort of thing. Like we played with them in Good Things in Australia this year, and the way the set times were, we didn't get to see them. So I've been always within arm's reach of actually being able to see them, but never fully going through it. Yeah.
And obviously recently you released a debut album, Postcard from a Living Hell. So what was it like, first off, obviously play it, because I'm sure that, so it was probably the first time that many people had shared those songs. I mean, obviously, like you said, there were quite a few people singing along.
Yeah.
But so how did you sort of feel the reaction was to obviously play it when you were obviously playing those live for these people the first time?
It's such a weird mix of music. I think our album and always sort of Redhook music, so it's always kind of hard to tell how people will react to it. But straight out of the gate, the album did so well, and just so much positive feedback, and coming other side of the world to play Download UK, you're just not sure if anyone's actually going to know us or know any of the songs. But hearing the crowd sing back to the point where our singer can literally hold the microphone out and it's loud coming back in our ears is something truly special and amazing.
That's great. And obviously, is there any of the songs on the album that you think specifically that people relate to, what people will relate to more? Or is there any that you've heard, people, fans have been falling in love with, and maybe you didn't expect that level of reaction to?
Inarticulate would probably be the little underdog there. It's such a left field kind of song for us. It's a really nice ballad, 3/4, and for the guys that are that's the one that has sort of perked up the ears while they've been listening to the album. I think it's about something that a lot of people can relate to, that you see someone struggling, but you can't find the words to help them out, and or the words that you do find to help them out just don't sort of really work for those struggling with their own life problems, depression, or whatever may be going on in their lives. So that one is always a little ear pricker, and we haven't had the chance to play it live, but we got Josh from The Fame plays on there as well, and it's such a beautiful song. It's probably one of my favorites, but you have to play it live.
That's right. I mean, hopefully if you play it live and you can get Josh out as well.
Fingers crossed.
To get on there and have the full experience of it.
That'd be amazing. He's such a great vocalist. So talented.
Yeah, he is, definitely. And so is there any song specifically that you personally are in love with, whether it's the way it turned out, or during the writing process, one that you really clicked with and was this is a song that I will perform for the rest of my life kind of thing?
I think Psych vs. Psych will always be that one. It's such a, I don't even know how to describe it. It was inspired kind of by Electric Callboy, so the big hardstyle section in the middle, but throughout it is just insane of screams and kind of it's all over the place, but it's such a fun song to play and such a sick riff, and yeah, it's got everything that I sort of like about a song. But yeah, that's full on.
That's good. And because obviously, as you mentioned earlier, you know, it's quite an eclectic album.
Yes.
Yeah. So where were like your inspirations from? So like, did you kind of draw them specifically from like people you knew were doing well in their kind of field, or was it purely because you know your personal tastes are quite eclectic, and you kind of wanted to just make that?
Yeah, it's a good question, and we always get asked that post the writing session. It's sort of trying to backtrack is like, oh crap, I'm thinking about that, but yeah, I think it's just like Redhook as a band is all over the place ourselves in terms of what music we listen to. Like Emmy came from a full cock rock sort of like the old Guns N' Roses and loves to wail and that sort of stuff, and I come from I used to listen to a lot of like EDM and like drum and bass and a lot of that stuff, and sort of just try to how crazy can we get with the genre mashing, but artists that would have inspired a lot of that would have been like old like Prodigy era, a lot of the artists back there, and yeah, just all over the place. It's hard to sort of put the finger on, but yeah, a lot of different things, mishmash.
That's absolutely fair. And obviously, when you've been in the UK, you've obviously been on tour as well with Sound Atlantic.
Yeah.
How's that been for you?
Oh, yeah, our most favourite tour to date. It's they're obviously pretty close friends. They're from Sydney as well, and I was fortunate enough to work on their Pink Elephant album. So it's kind of just like friends hanging out on tour, and the shows have been amazing. The UK audience is so different and so much more into music than I would say the Australian audience is. Just how they, you see the massive lines out before doors even open, and everyone gets into the support bands and they jump around for the support bands even though they probably have no idea who we are. We're the first opener, so yeah, it's truly amazing, and you just don't sort of see that reaction in Australia. I don't know, it's like a culture thing, or just they'll come up and say that was a great set, but as far as like getting the fans reactive and get really into it is like, I don't know, like a self-conscious or something like that. But yeah, UK fans go hard. It's great. Yeah,
that was quite interesting that there is such a difference between them.
Yeah,
because you would have thought there would have been kind of a similar reaction.
Yeah, you think so, but yeah, a lot of Australians just like to drink their beer and stand there and watch. And like headline set is obviously completely different, but for the the opener bands, I've never seen that sort of reaction for people that have no idea what the music is. They're just there to have a great time, which is amazing.
Oh. That's fair enough. So what are the plans now for Redhook for the rest of the year?
We finished off the tour with Sound Atlantic, doing the Rock for People festival. We've got actually a couple months off, which is very exciting, and then I think we'll be doing a bunch of writing. It's scary after releasing the album, like, oh crap, now we have no more music, so back to writing. The next single is actually ready to go, so new music will be coming pretty soon. And then a bunch of touring and stuff in Australia which hasn't been announced, so yeah, exciting, but we'd love to come back overseas and just hopefully get amongst it. Yeah
definitely. And we like to play a game and
sure.
interviews. So basically we have 20 questions.
Cool.
Okay, and I'll ask you to pick a number, and each number is like one
different question. Okay, cool, nice one.
Okay, so pick a number.
Let's go number 11. It's my birthday.
Sweets or chocolate?
Oh, wait, sweets or chocolates? Okay, yeah, cool.
So candy
yeah, gotcha. I go Chocky. I'd love a nice bar of, I don't think they have Cadbury chocolate here.
Yeah, but, it was made in Birmingham.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got a big factory and everything.
Wait, what?
In Birmingham.
Oh, why did I think that was Australian made?
There's a lot, because I watch a lot of Australian rugby.
Yeah.
And there's always like specific like Cadbury Australia stuff.
Right, okay.
Because I was a bit like, Cadbury's doing really well in Australia. Yeah, it was started in Birmingham, which is not too far from here actually.
So there you go, okay. Well, yeah, I love a nice, block of milk Chocky, so yeah, I'll go with that one.
Yeah, Cadbury's is the cheap chocolate here at the moment. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, out of like the big brands like Nestle and Mars.
Oh, right.
It's the cheapest one, because it's made here, so we don't have to import it.
Yeah, different. Okay, cool. Very good. Thank you.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take it. Chocky facts.
Do you want to pick another number?
Let's go number 8.
What would be your housing if you were sorted into Hogwarts?
That's tough. Let's go with like Gryffindor. It's like in general, my stage looks like a dribbling. Yeah, kind of annoying, I guess. But yeah, we'll go with nerves, like a dribbling. It's cute. Let's get through.
Which Pokemon would be your favourite Pokemon and why?
Let's go Hitmonlee. Yeah, doing things on stage is a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's absolutely fair.
Yeah, let's go number 1.
Would you rather write music but not be able to play it, or play music but not be able to write it?
Right. Writing is my passion. I think I could probably live with not playing music, but not getting a lot of my own issues out in sort of music form. Yeah, that would be catastrophic. Yeah.
That's fair. Thanks for talking to us
Thank you so
today.
much. Yeah, that's lovely.